Use math to make the world a better place. Become an actuary through the Society of Actuaries and find solutions to the world's most pressing challenges. As an actuary, the only thing higher than the pay is the satisfaction.
Hi, this is Alex Kantrowitz. I'm the host of Big Technology Podcast, a longtime reporter and an on-air contributor to CNBC. And if you're like me, you're trying to figure out how artificial intelligence is changing the business world and our lives. So each week on Big Technology, I bring on key actors from companies building AI tech and outsiders trying to influence it, asking where this is all going. They come from places like NVIDIA, Microsoft, Amazon, and plenty more. So if you want to be smart with your wallet, your career choices, in meetings with your colleagues, and at dinner parties, listen to Big Technology Podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a real-life medium? Then this is the podcast for you. In this show, you'll learn how to open your heart to spirit, hear adventures I've experienced as an award-winning psychic medium and teacher. Plus, I'm going to give you some psychic information and insight into what the future holds for our increasingly crazy world. Tune in every Friday and get ready to connect to the other side. I'm Jen, and I'll be your guide starting right now. Okay, so we have the first caller of the evening. We have Samantha's here. How are you doing, Samantha?
Good. How are you?
You like Sam or Samantha?
Samantha's fine.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I don't know because I'm Jennifer and I don't like Jennifer. Call me Jen, not Jennifer. Are you okay in a quiet place to be able to do your reading here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So where are you calling from?
Pefferlaw.
Oh, that's really close to me. It's like a 10-minute drive. I drove through Pefferlaw once and I was like, if you blink, it's gone. You miss it.
Yep.
It's really small. I thought Beaverton was small. I guess, do you think they're like maybe the same size maybe, or?
I think we're a little bit smaller.
Yeah. It's funny because I drove through, I'm like, I keep seeing the signs every time I would drive home to Orangeville. And I'm like, I got to go see what this town's all about. So I just took a little left and I went down like, whoop, it's gone. So, and you guys don't have a Tim Hortons, so I could never, ever live there.
Nope, we don't.
No, I couldn't live. That's the criteria for me to live somewhere. It has to be a Tim Hortons nearby or I wouldn't live there.
It's only a 10-minute drive to Sutton.
That's true. Okay. Okay. So what's your question you want to ask? One question you can have.
I just want to know if my father-in-law is with my husband.
With your father-in-law? Okay. Let me just talk. The answer is of course, but let me see if I can tap into his energy. It's sometimes as a medium, it's a little bit wonky to call in somebody and bring them in that way. So the energy's a little bit different, but it's all good. We'll see what's going on here. And sometimes I'll say things that don't make sense, but it's okay. I'll just keep going. Okay. Would it make sense that your husband likes to spend a lot of time in a garage or like a thing that's outside of the house?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what I'm getting from a man in spirit who's saying my son is outside a lot, mostly like puttering around, kind of like almost like the energy of when your father-in-law passed, that he's like, he's passed, yes, just making sure.
Yes.
I just want to make sure because I do talk to people who are alive as well too. So he's saying, yeah, that I keep watching my son going in the garage or the outbuilding that's outside of the house and he keeps puttering around in there. So the answer is yes, he is around him a lot. And would it make sense there's some kind of something that belonged to your father-in-law that your husband would hold in his hand?
I believe so.
Okay, so it's hard to explain, but when you have to call spirit in, it's a little bit not as clear as if I just opened the door and there he was, right? So he's saying that your husband has something in his hand that he can put tangibly in his hand that has your father-in-law's energy on it. Okay, that's in there. Also, I want to tell you that your father-in-law's father is also here. So there's like a generational coming in togetherness kind of thing. There's like a connection to an older gentleman connected to these two that is also coming in here. And I'm supposed to mention there's also a dog that has passed that is also coming in as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And this dog wants to tell me that there's something also that you have of this dog still.
Yes.
Yeah. So the dog's like, tell my parents that I know they have something of mine and thank you so much for keeping that thing. And very happy. This dog is very happy. I'm supposed to tell you this dog is very happy. and not to worry about the dog. But to answer your question in a long way, yes, your father-in-law is 100% okay. Would you understand some breathing issues maybe towards the end of his life? Something in the heart,
Yes.
chest? Yes. So my chest
Yep.
feels very heavy. My chest feels very heavy. And I feel like I'm maybe having a little bit of trouble breathing. But he keeps wanting me to tell you all is well, all is well. But that was the past. That's in the past. Okay.
Yep.
Your father-in-law is showing me a picture from a while ago, and that picture looks like it might be in a frame nearby in your house somewhere. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does. It's right
Yeah.
behind me.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. He's like, look at me. There's a picture of me really close by, like in its actual frame. Like, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for having me in a frame. Because when he was telling me about the picture, he's like, people just have their pictures on phones now. Like nobody has pictures on the wall anymore, really, or so it's kind of like an old school kind of thing. So he's very, very impressed and happy. I also feel like there will be another picture as well that's maybe not close to you. Also another picture that is close by as well.
Um, I don't, I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Oh, is that him? No, no, I don't have another one close by.
So in the house though, like there's another one that's in another frame, and the frame that I am seeing is a smaller picture. It's not as big as the one
Yep.
that he's showing me, but so there's another picture of me. And in the second picture, it looks like there's maybe your husband's in the picture with him, like a younger age, siblings, this kind of thing. He's like, tell them about the picture, and it's really one of my favorite pictures of us because it was from simpler times, kind of thing. Okay.
Yep.
Would it make sense that there's something wrong with someone's stomach right now? Someone's having issues with their stomach because he is making me talk about someone's stomach aches.
Not that we're aware of.
Okay, so he talks about someone with a stomach ache, someone with like not maybe an ulcer, but like it's not food either. It's something about having a really bad stomach ache. This could also be someone in spirit that is with him that has stomach issues that had suffered from stomach issues. Okay. Would it make sense that you guys were not maybe able to say goodbye to father-in-law?
You get to say goodbye? No,
So you were not able to say
he
goodbye.
did not.
Yes. So your father-in-law wants to say it's okay that you didn't get to say goodbye to me. Because I feel like there was like there's a missing space there. Like someone didn't get to come say goodbye to me and tell that person it's okay that you didn't get to come and say goodbye to me because everything's all good. And now if he is talking about some kind of oh, I'm really bad with my not an ATV but like a motorbike, like a what's that called? A dirt bike.
Yep.
So he's talking about the dirt bike and he's showing me someone has to fix it, like the chain came out. I don't even know how a dirt bike works, but he's showing me also you have a son too.
Yes.
Yeah, he's talking about your son, and he's like, that kid, something about motorbikes and riding he keeps calling it motocross, but whatever it's called, the dirt bike, whatever. He says he sees that the kid is wanting to go on those, and maybe sometimes goes on he keeps calling it a motocross bike, so I'll just leave it with that. And then for some reason I am seeing perhaps also an ATV, some like outdoorsy kind of thing that I'm seeing in like a plaid jacket, and then he also shows me like there's some kind of number on the dirt bike, which is weird. Like it looks like a number 8, and being very significant about maybe racing in the future or like going too fast. Does that make sense to you?
The dirt bike does. The numbers don't.
Okay. Would there be a significant number of 8 though? Someone is 8 years old. August being significant, the number 8 is significant coming in.
My other son is 8 years old.
Perfect.
Number
Yeah.
8 is my favorite number.
Number 8 is my husband's favorite number.
Perfect. So on the motorbike, there is a number 8 plastic shield that is looking at me, and father-in-law keeps pointing at it, going 8, 8, 8, 8. Very significant, and wants me to mention the number 8. That is, yeah. And I don't think this name is going to make sense to you, but I'm just going to mention it because it feels like detached from what I'm talking about. The name Martin, there's like an MAR name that he wants to acknowledge. It feels like, yeah, it feels like someone maybe like your husband works with or something weird like that. Are your kids in sports? Hockey, something like that is a sport?
No.
Did your husband used to play hockey? There's some kind of sport.
Kids play baseball.
Okay, so it's
soccer.
Yep.
Yeah.
So a sport. I just got the sport wrong, but I do feel like there is hockey in the past. I'm seeing like a smelly hockey bag. I'm seeing that. And
My husband used to play.
perfect. Yeah, it felt like someone used to play hockey. So the dad is showing me this smelly hockey bag. I'm like, going, oh my God, that thing smells so bad. Like, but it's in the past and like very proud. I feel like maybe dad didn't say, I'm very proud of you often or at all, perhaps. And he wants me to tell you that right now. So I know that I feel like your husband is standing beside you. So if you can hear that, I want to let you know that he said he is very proud of you because he didn't really do that enough, he says. Okay. And he wants you to take that on, take that in your heart if you can, because he feels not badly about it, but sort of wishes that he had done that more. Okay. He is very proud of you for things that you're doing. And would there be a change in your husband's job coming up? Some kind of difference in his job?
He was thinking about it.
Okay, so dad is encouraging him to do that change. Make the change.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like getting very stagnant and monotonous, and dad is noticing that maybe he's not as super happy as he used to be or could be, and that it would be a wonderful idea to go and do something that you love to do now, because dad is saying it's like life is really short, as you know, and don't waste time doing shit that you don't feel like doing. He's like, that's a
Okay.
waste of time to do things. He goes, I understand you need money. Would there also be inheritance somewhere that hasn't come through yet?
No.
Like through maybe
Yes.
a sale of, yes, there is. Yeah, it's like from a sale of a
Yeah.
house like this. So like there's some kind of money that is going to come in for you guys, which will allow your husband to sort of take some time to figure out what he does want to do or help him do the thing, that money. Yeah.
Okay.
So I know you can't really confirm the name Martin, but it is coming up again. So I just learned to tell you
Mark.
Would it be Mark?
it's MAR for sure, and it's a man. Yes.
Okay.
You understand, Mark?
He does, yes.
A gentleman that my dad used to drive transport truck with, Mark, just passed away
Okay, because
about a month and a half ago.
okay, so Mark is with your dad. Yeah, they're together. He kept saying it over and over, and I'm like, I knew I was hearing it a little bit wrongly. But I was like, I know it's MAR and it's a guy. It's very significant because your dad keeps talking about it and wants me to say the name again, even if it's wrong, whatever. And then this is seems super random, but whether you guys had a cat before, like a cat that passed, because there's a cat, there's also a cat in the room here. In my little closet, there's a little cat.
The farmhouse.
Oh, yeah, we had a cat. My dad named it Balls.
Nice. Yeah, he goes, talk about the cat, Jen. Tell him about the cat. But it was like from a while ago, and because it's funny because normally dogs come through, but cats don't. But like, your dad's super excited about this cat. So I'll just please know that your dad also has the cat with him. Okay, there's a dog, there's a cat, there's Mark, there's actually an older woman with him too, perhaps mother that's passed, something to do with mom energy.
Yep, his mom just passed away a couple years ago.
Yeah, so he's with his mother as well too. So the message coming through is he want you guys to know that he is 100% okay, that he is around you all the time. I'm still waiting for him to tell me like what he's doing, because I feel like he is doing something to like get your attention. This garage or like this outside building, would there be some wiring issues? Would that make sense of some wiring issues in this place?
Yes.
Because he's like, the
Like
wiring
what?
is bad. Like it feels like some rats ate wiring, or the wiring's super old and you're gonna have to fix the wiring in this outbuilding. And your dad's like, I'm not the one flickering the lights, but like you gotta fix the flicker or the like the weird misfire in this outside building. Okay. Almost like I want to say there's like a hawk. So if you go out into a field and you look up in the sky, so maybe a cornfield in the way distance, there looks like there's a hawk or something in the sky that keeps forming that your dad keeps sending to you. So every time you see a hawk or I don't think it's an eagle, it's a hawk, some kind of bigger bird that's like really cool, you know? It's kind of like that, saying that everything is okay. And I feel like you're actually tomorrow when you go outside, you're actually going to see this hawk.
Okay.
Okay. I think there's one more thing. Hold on, I feel like there's one more thing I have to tell you before I go. You're gonna have to, in relation to this inheritance or this property sale of some kind, he says you guys are gonna have to sign some papers, and there's something about a sale of a house that he keeps talking about. It's not 100% clear, but I feel like your husband's gonna have to dress up soon, like wear a suit, like wear a white button-down shirt, and a jacket, which he wouldn't normally do. The dad says like he wouldn't normally dress up, but my son has to dress up soon. And just tell him he's gonna look really spiffy and really good and clean himself up and take lots of pictures. He says,
We're getting married in 15 days.
"No, you're not."
Yes.
He's like, oh my God, my son's going to look so spiffy. You're not even going to believe it. And he's like, you got to take lots of pictures because this dude hardly ever dresses up. Like, you have to take pictures of him in the white and the suit. And he's so excited. So he really wants you guys to know that he's going to be there at the wedding. Your dad is going to be there.
Okay.
All right. I knew there was one more thing I had to tell you because he's like, you're gonna get cleaned up. He's so excited for you guys. He's so excited. I want you guys to know that he's going to be there. Okay.
Perfect. Thanks.
Thank you guys so much for calling into the Singing Medium podcast. I really appreciate that. Congratulations on your
appreciate it.
wedding. I would love to see a picture.
Thank you.
You want to send me a picture on Instagram? I would love to see the picture.
I will for sure. Thank you.
So much. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
This is Mike Bolo of Lexicon Valley.
And I'm Bob Garfield. Are you one of those people who sometimes uses words?
Do you communicate or acquire information with, language?
Hey, us too. So join us on Lexicon Valley to chew over the history, culture, and many mysteries of English, plus some wisecracks.
Find us on one of those apps where people listen to podcasts.
I drive my bus in a busy city. That's why road safety is so important to me. I know that I must slow down and be extra careful when I make a wide turn. Buses need more room than cars. Everyone can help keep our roads safe. Next time you're driving, remember to give buses plenty of time and space to finish turning before driving ahead. Let's all plan to share the road safely. Learn how at www.sharetheroadsafely.gov.